Behavioral finance is the combination of psychological and social behavior and economic theory. So for a very long time, the philosophy was that investors made rational decisions based upon purely facts and things that they were researching and reading about. And recently, over the past couple of decades, it's certainly come to light that investors make decisions based upon their emotions, their experiences, the ways that they've been raised, and things like that. So it's very important when talking to clients and investors to find out why they're making decisions and to help them to make the right decisions. A lot of times someone will want to hold on to a specific stock, for example, because they've held that stock for months, years, they worked at a company, they maybe inherited the stock. And a good question to ask is, if you had cash today, would you buy that stock? And all of a sudden the person will say, probably not. So recently, for example, I was working with a client who had inherited an extremely large position in one stock, and she didn't want to sell the stock because it was inherited from her father and there would be large capital gains if she sold the stock. And as a matter of fact, the stock ended up going down by about 50%, and it really affected her portfolio because of her emotions and her inability to disconnect the way she felt about the stock versus the stock itself. We're all raised with different feelings about money, whether it's fear or whether it's greed or whether it's optimism or pessimism. And you have to get a lot of that out of the way and make sure that you're approaching with a more rational and grounded approach. And a lot of times you need advice and a professional to help you with that. And so the advice that I would give people is to really be careful to make sure that you're not letting your own personal, emotional, behavioral bias get in the way.
Hey YouTube fans, I'm Landon Dowdy from CNBC. Thanks so much for checking out our channel. Here you'll find videos packed with all the info that you need to be smarter about your finances. Be sure and subscribe by clicking right here and click on all the videos around me to see CNBC's original series Young Money, Tech Bet, Kramer's Mad Money, and all the latest from CNBC.